That day, for the first time, Umapati had come to Sita's house to have dinner with everyone. Her two brothers and their wives had been preparing since morning to welcome them. Their children were also waiting for Umapati to come dressed in new clothes. Sita's elder brother's wife Rekha was helping her to dress up nicely. Sita looked more attractive and smart than her age. However, worry and anxiety had taken over her mind. Why are you all pressuring me to get married at the age of 35? Am I a burden to you? Are you forcing me out? Sita had argued with her brothers and their wives several times in the past week, but they had all laughed off her objections. After a while, her brother Ashutosh, who was 2 years younger than Sita, came to the room and said, "Sister, Umapati has come." When Sita did not wake up, Ashutosh held her shoulder very lovingly and woke her up. Then he said with emotion, "Akka, don't keep any tension in your mind. We will not do anything against your will. I don't want to get married," Sita said softly. "No, leave it. But at least you can welcome the guests who come to the house." Ashutosh took her hand and led her to the drawing room. The worry and anxiety in Sita's eyes increased even more. In the drawing room, Umapati was surrounded by all the three children. They had placed a lot of pencils and papers in front of Umapati. Umapati was a painter. The children were for making a fuss to write their pictures first. Due to his free-spirited behavior, Umapati had won the hearts of all the three children in a few minutes. Ashutosh's 6-year-old daughter Kruti posed for a picture with her finger on her cheek, making everyone laugh. Sita smiled and kissed Kruti, then shook Umapati's hand. "This is for you." Umapati stood up and handed Sita a large roll of paper. "Is this your painting?" Ashutosh's wife Rekha asked curiously. "Yes," Umapati asked hesitantly. "Let's see it." Damini, the wife of Sita's younger brother Siddharth, asked excitedly. Sita handed the roll to Damini. With Rekha's help, she started unwrapping the gift paper. Umapati had painted a colorful picture of Sita and gifted it to her. The picture was very beautiful. Everyone started praising the picture. "When did you paint this?" Sita asked Umapati softly. "Don't you like your picture?" Umapati asked with a smile. "The picture is very good, but how did you write it?" "Rekha gave me a passport-sized photo of you. After looking at it, I mixed my imagination and wrote the picture." Artists should show the truth. Umapati, I am not that beautiful. I have shown the truth in this paper. You look so beautiful. Hearing Umapati's words, Sita felt a little shocked. She also felt a little damned. She lowered her head. Everyone came to Umapati and started praising Sita's picture. Sita had never heard about her complexion or appearance, so feeling shy, she went to the kitchen to get Umapati coffee. Rekha had made Sita meet Umapati at her friend Ganga's house about 2 months ago. 42-year-old painter Umapati was Ganga's cousin. He was not married. He lived in a room on the third floor of the house. His studio was also there. Sita was shocked to see her pencil drawing in Umapati's studio that day. Umapati said about it. Sita had come to the park with her siblings' three children. The children were busy playing. They were sitting on a bench deep in thought. I tried to capture the special emotions on their faces in this picture without them knowing, he said. I was shocked to see Sita's sister picture here 2 days ago. When I told Umapati about Sita's sister, he wanted to meet Sita. That's why I called you, Rekha, Ganga said, and Sita understood everything. A few days later, Sita found Ganga in the market and took her to her house for coffee. She had also invited Sita to her son's birthday party. On both these occasions, Sita and Umapati had a lot of chats. After these two visits, Umapati had met her several times in the park. Sita used to go there with her siblings, children, after coming from the office in the evening. There, Umapati had taken her mobile number. They both were now talking on the phone too. One day, Ganga and Rekha proposed to Umapati in front of Sita. Then she scolded them both. If I had married, I would have done it 10 years ago. I don't want to get into this mess. I don't want such discussions in front of me anymore. And after scolding them, she went to her room. After that, Sita had reduced her contact with Umapati and talked to him a lot. She had also stopped going to the park. When she called, she would quickly hang up the phone pretending to be busy. Unaware of her dislike, her two brothers and their wives often talked about Umapati. They would meet Umapati at Ganga's house or in the park. They were all attracted to Umapati's cheerful and straightforward nature. Although Sita expressed her anger many times, she could not completely eradicate their desire. No one knew that Sita had stopped talking to Umapati. Sita had come to know the night before that the whole family had invited Umapati for dinner on Sunday. When Sita went into the drawing room with the coffee tray, there was a lot of commotion. Umapati was making pencil sketches of the three children in a very entertaining way. He had given little Santosh a big moustache. He had made Kruti a nymph with wings. He had attached the body of a lion to Subramania's face. Umapati had a hard time taking the coffee from Sita's hand and drinking it. The children wanted to play with them more. Wow, the coffee is very good. It is strong. Less milk and sugar than thank you. Umapati thanked Sita as soon as he took the first sip. Once Sita asked her sister how she wanted her coffee to be. She kept it in mind and made it just the way you wanted it. Rekha said. Sita was initially embarrassed but then became serious. What are you talking about? Coffee is my weakness. Earlier I used to drink 10 to 12 cups of coffee a day, Umapati said. No matter what picture you write, you portray facial expressions very well in it. Damini praised. I have not created very good pictures. Why do you say that? If my pictures were as good as you say, they should have sold well. I earn 6 to 7,000 rupees a month from the sale of my pictures. I am going through a very difficult life. That is why I have not dared to get involved in the family business till now. What do you say now about getting married? When Siddhartha asked, everyone looked at Umapati curiously. People of all ages need a partner, Siddharth. If any girl agrees to marry a strange artist like me, Umapati said in a joking voice, placing the coffee cup on the table and once again engaging in play with the children. Umapati left at 5 p.m. None of the three children wanted to send him away. Even the elders bid them farewell with great love and respect. After Umapati left, Sita went to her room. Suddenly she felt like crying, but the tears did not come out. After about 15 minutes, both of Sita's brothers and their wives came to her room. Seeing their serious faces, Sita understood the purpose of their visit. I will definitely not get married. Don't bother me by asking me about it again and again. She screamed before they could open their mouths. Ashutosh sat on the floor in front of her, lovingly held her hand and said in an emotional tone, Sister, after my father passed away suddenly 12 years ago, you were our support. You raised us by neglecting your own happiness and comforts. You got us married. We will never repay your debt. We will never repay your debt. Oh, that was my duty. Why do you think it is a negative thing? Today I feel proud to see you and your siblings happy and content. Sita said, patting her brother's head. Siddharth said in a sobbing voice, Sister, we have reached this point today because of your blessings. Now we want to give you happiness and joy in your life too. Please don't take this opportunity away from us. Siddharth, don't force me to get married. I have no desire to get married right now. The thought of starting a new life in a new environment with a new person scares me, Sita said. But, sister, we will make sure that there is no trouble in your married life. You will not face any kind of shortage while we are here, Rekha said bravely. Umapati still doesn't know how to build a house of his own. For that, I will give our new flat in both of your names. Sita was shocked to hear Ashutosh's announcement. Siddharth expressed his desire. It is my responsibility to provide all the amenities in the flat. That was a gift from my brother. I will happily accept it. This is my promise. I will get all the ornaments you need made, Damini said. I will gift you new saris, dresses, window curtains, carpets, a bike for Umapati, new clothes, etc. Akka, you just say yes. It is enough. Rekha said with tears in her eyes and prayed. And Sita stood up and hugged her. Akka, yes, Sita said. No matter where she turned, there were faces with folded hands on praying. Okay, but I don't want so many gifts. You are not so even millionaires. Sita finally agreed in a soft voice. Hooray! All four of them jumped and cheered like little children. The heavy burden of pressure on Sita's mind suddenly lifted. She began to feel that her life was beautiful. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.